Earlier in the newscast, we told you about the tragic death of 6-year-old Daryl Robinson, who died after jumping out of a moving car and getting run over. Well, tonight, Wale Aliu has a few very important safety reminders to help keep your kids safe.
There's your buckle.
Every time Taunya Treadway puts her 2 kids in the car,
there you go.
She has a checklist she follows.
It's very important. I mean, you don't want them to, like you said, fall out or get out themselves or anything like that. I mean, my 4-year-old, she unbuckles herself all the time, so we try to make sure she understands if the car is moving, she needs to stay buckled and, not get unbuckled until we're completely parked.
The rules are simple. Children under 4 years old or 40 pounds need to be in a car seat, and kids under 8 years old or 4 foot 9 inches need to be in a booster seat. But the most important step of all, make sure that child lock is on, because even if they squirm out of their seatbelts, they won't be able to squirm out of the car.
The majority of the newer vehicles is standard that they must have that. So as law enforcement, we would ask that the drivers and the public be aware of that. Make sure you activate the child safety locks when you have a child in the back seat.
But when you get them safely inside, the job's not done.
As a parent, it's okay to parent in the car. They're not going to sit still. Some of them can be rather squirmy. It's okay if they're not staying buckled up to pull over to the side of the road and say, listen, we're not going to go until you're buckled back in.
Then you also got to lead by example. I mean, if I'm getting in the car and I'm not buckling myself up, she's not going to think anything of it, and she's not going to want to buckle. So, of course, I, always point it out, like, I'm buckled. Everybody in the car is buckled. You got to stay buckled, too.
In Dayton, Wale Aliu, Fox 45 News.
Now, safety experts also recommend keeping your kids in the back seat until they're teenagers.